Hello everyone, it's Gaia. In today's videos, I want to talk about the different things you should be looking out for when choosing the right platform for your teaching journey. So, first thing first, I would say that the first thing you should set are your goals. So, what do you want from this? Do you want this to be just a hobby? So, maybe work 10 hours a week? Do you want this to be a part-time job? So, maybe work 20 hours a week, or a full-time job and work a lot more? It's important to set this goal because, then you can really aim and just choose the right website platform that works for you. I would say that though the first real thing you should be looking out for are the requirements. So you can go to the website and look for work with us, become a tutor, become a teacher, anything similar to that, and you will find what you need to apply. Generally, you need just a video of yourself where you talk about yourself, you talk about your experience, if you have any, you talk about your method, anything like that. And then you basically repeat the same things in the description that you have to write. Maybe you add what your passions are, or anything that you think could be included and interesting for the student to know. On some websites though, you also need a certificate that basically certifies that you are able to teach your language to foreigners. You may also need a degree. Sometimes some websites require a degree, any type of degree. So you could be like majoring in mathematics, for example, but if you have a degree, you can still teach a language online. And also some other websites do require experience in teaching, whether it's online, whether it's in person, any type of experience in that field. So I think this is the first thing you should be looking out for, because if you don't meet these requirements, obviously you won't be accepted into the platforms. The second point I would say is to look at the application process and to look if there are any openings for the language you'll be teaching. So on some websites, they will update weekly a chart where you can see whether, they are accepting applications for that specific language or not. But don't be discouraged, because sometimes you may see that, applications are closed, but that doesn't mean that they stay closed forever. That just means that for that week, for that month, they're not accepting any applicants. So my suggestion is just look in case, they're actually open for your language that you want to teach, and then you can apply. For example, I remember that back in 2020, I wanted to become a teacher. I had no experience, no idea of how it all worked. But I was looking on the website Italki, and I saw that the application for the Italian language were closed. So every week I would look up for any updates until, 1 week it was time for the Italian applications to be open, and I applied for it. I actually didn't pass the first time. But then, so I had to wait again, maybe 3 months. Then I applied again and I passed and I got accepted into the website finally. So the third point you should be looking out for are the commission rates. Basically, what these websites and platforms do is offer a service that connects the students with us, the teachers. So as for every service that you're being offered, there's always amount of money that you have to pay. For some websites, I've heard that there may be some membership fees where you have to pay monthly an amount of money just so you can access to it and, meet students. But for majority of the websites, you will pay that amount of money by paying a commission fee. A fee that is applied after every lesson you give. So the student basically pays before the lesson, but you will receive the money only after the lesson, and you will receive the money minus the rate that the website takes off. unfortunately. Sometimes it can be as high as 33%, sometimes it's as low as 15%. I think it's something you should take into consideration because, maybe, lesson by lesson, it doesn't seem that much, but on a monthly average, on a monthly income earning, you will see that it's actually quite a high amount. And so just look out for that and just decide whether you do want to pay the commission or choose a website that maybe is less popular but doesn't apply any commissions. Now, the fourth point would be to look at the payment options and what the conditions are. So you will see that every time you receive the money from the student, that money stays on the website in a, let's say, in what you will call a wallet. So it stays in the wallet, but then obviously maybe monthly or weekly or even daily, you want to transfer that money into your bank account. Websites generally have at least two options, and one of them is always at least PayPal. And some other websites have even more than two options. So just look out for these things, because obviously you don't want to be paying a commission rate, then pay taxes to the state, and also pay commissions for transferring the money into your bank account or transferring the money into your PayPal account, and then maybe converting the currency and losing money there because maybe the exchange rate is not that great. I would suggest Wise. What they offer is a money transfer. So they allow you to transfer the money from the wallet into your bank account directly with a very low commission, and the exchange rate is also pretty good. So that's what I usually use. And that's what I would suggest using as well if your website actually offers that payment option. Another aspect are the conditions. So on some websites you can only withdraw some monthly, or generally monthly, or sometimes there's also a minimum before you can withdraw and make a transfer. It could be $30, it could be $50. So just look out for that, because sometimes you just want to transfer your money directly after every lesson or every day, let's say, or every week, and sometimes on some websites it's not possible. The last point you should be looking out for is to see if there is a minimum of hours that you have to be available to teach. On certain website it's actually a requirement. If you want to teach, you have to be available for at least 10 hours every week, or it's generally 10 hours every week or 15 hours every week. So if you intend to teach less than that, that's something you should take into consideration. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you in my next video. Ciao ciao!